Yeah, man, we're gonna do a little video while I'm sitting here, uh, chilling and all that stuff. Just thinking about some stuff. So, yeah, I'm happy what I'm seeing out of this litter, out of Sky. Well, out of Obsidian X. Sky's the limit litters. Man, they big. They are all healthy. She's doing wonderful. So it ain't gonna be no problem for me to wing them off. And secondly, um, the last litter I um, just had they 5 months old, so she done came back in heat. I think I'm gonna do a repeated breeding on that. And I know some people say it's too early, but man, she really don't whip herself back in shape because that's all she do is. And all these breedings, man, is particularly gonna be for future breeding. That's all it's gonna be, and and um I'm just setting a milestone for myself to go ahead and these young dogs like Brittany, Ralph, Bella, all them dogs, they right around 5, which they still young, but like I say, I'm gonna breed much as I can this year to focus on just not breeding for like a whole 4 years straight and just focus on these up and coming dogs, what I pick out of these litters, what I think is good and what I see is good, gonna make a good fit for my program and my future program. And that's why I'm gonna do that repeated breeding. I just did one with Obsidian and Jules, so I can breed the back to the half brother off the same sire and dam. So that'll be my inbred part. And I was gonna breed Brittany back to probably her son, but I was like, nah, I'll just go ahead and do it like that. And so whenever I have a male, I take a male out of that and take a male out of that to breed back with Big Mama. So that'll be my inbreeding right there part, and that'll be my second inbreeding, and that's my course. And so, like I said, I got Obsidian, man. He's breeding some solid dogs, man. I came to just do a short video, man, and just say, I'm not gonna go heavy on dogs like that because I know it's really time for me to start outcrossing and stuff. I'm just looking at it and observing. It's time. I like it's a lot of blends that's really up close. That Sinclair and the Slim Jim guy did. They did a lot of stuff that's up close. So now, since you got all that stuff up close, even if you haven't inbred, you still line bred. You still having that stuff up close. You still need that out to balance it out just a tad, a smidge, an eighth, a fourth, or so forth. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can go a full quarter with some of that stuff and it still work. Um, and that's my main focus. But I wanted to breed heavy this year, like I said, is to see these up and coming dogs, man. And it ain't just about having a lot of dogs. It's about I'm in this to win this. I'm in this to win this. And that's how I look at stuff. You got to be in it to win it. You can't just be, and waiting on the perfect time to do this. Nah, it's time now. Time now, man. It's time now. So I think, my listeners, my followers for just taking the time out to listen to me, but we trying to continue to do it right over here. We trying to figure out ways, do it right. And I'm always got my ear open and my heart open and my spirit open and my mind open for any type of, constructive criticism, because somebody might tell you something, you might have been doing something wrong and he tell you, look, you've been doing this wrong, son, or maybe a lady that's been doing it for a while. You've been doing this wrong. You need to, so you take heed to that, man. You got to in order to be on that top. So I want to be on that top and stay on that top. That's my main focus right in this little town that I live in. But yeah, man. So I came to do this video because I know, like I said, Brittany, she's back in heat. Them dogs. They'll be 5 months, man, next month. So she done came back in. And like I said, I'm going to just take her back to her half brother, Obsidian. So I'm going to do that breeding again. And I think it's going to be some fire, man. Because that was a good, solid litter. Good, solid litter, 9. But unfortunately, a couple of them didn't make it due to some things on the yard. But I'm still got 2 left that somebody get ready to come and get, the Chocolate, Grizzly, and Light. they get ready to come. And then I got one in South Carolina, which is doing good. I kept one. And who else? My man's, he got one. So, you know, I still got it around, like right quite close if I need any of it. So, but we definitely trying to push forward the mark, man, the gold, and the just the to breed quality, absolutely good, solid stock of dogs. Like when you get something from me, you know what you're gonna get in time, and you're gonna get quality. You're gonna get a class dog, a high class dog. And you know, I ain't gotta be a hypocrite on saying, oh, mine is fast lane. I ain't gonna say they fast lane dogs, but they'll do what they supposed to do because they're a working strand. And you know, I'm looking at these dogs with my eyes and seeing, observing, and thoroughly watching, seeing how these dogs develop into their own time. And like I said, that litter out of Brittany, man, that was a good litter. Like I said, and I got a sister. When she comes in, I just ain't had time to go get her because I've been having some car issues with my other car, to go get her to try to, you know, put her around the mail to bring in. But that's some more stuff that's that I can breed back to Obsidian too. That should be good. That'll go in good with whenever I line breed. Because even if I take one out of them two puppies out of Big Mama and the puppy, the male, after I breed with Brittany, they have a male, boom, take a puppy out of that, see how I'm just connecting that keeping it line bred, but keeping them dogs up close, because you can keep them traits locked in, and that's so important to, when you do breedings, you keeping them traits locked in, because a lot of people, they'll go out to another cross, which is good, especially if it's time, but sometimes it don't be time, and you'll go and jump to every dog. But like I say, man, I'm still learning. I'm still trying to jot things down. I'm still trying to be mindful of certain things that I need to do correctly in order to get this thing right. So whenever it's finally said and done, I'll have what I have, and it'll be right where I need it at a solid percentage. Like I heard Pat Patrick said he had, you know, he had Bolio in his dogs at a 7/8, so he had an 88%. 7/8 is 88%. So when you look at that, you know, even when they was bred down with the Klaus stuff, um, bred in with the Klaus, man, but he had Bolio 88%, and that's why them dogs was phenomenal, breeding, outcrossing the different stuff, because he had Bolio so high, in which that ain't, you know, that's a great percentage. You know, it was heavy on Bolio, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And I listen to old timers. I listen to these old videos that people post on here. Listen how some of these great dogs, that some of them didn't get recognized, but still low key they get recognized because the right person got them and did what they supposed to did with them, man. And this is a beautiful thing, where you could take all that stuff in and then use it and implement it in your own yard, your own kennel. And that's what I'm doing, man. But I'm just still being humble. I'm still being patient. And that's what it takes, man. That's what it takes to be on the top and stay on the top. You can't never say I'm the best in the world, even though in the back of your head you're thinking you are. And ain't nothing wrong with having that energy and that mindset, because this like a business. They think they got the best material, the products and everything. But you see, they still do what they do. They still give, they have sales. They still give to charity. All that stuff that got them where they need to be at. Yeah, how you doing? But yeah, man. So I just said I'd do this short video before I go get some exercise, and we trying to take it to another step this summer. Hopefully I can get in some of them dog shows. That's one of my biggest things. Like I said in previous videos, me and my homeboy, we talk every day, and you know, he was gonna make me the ambassador of what I was doing, because he seen the passion, the drive, what I had in these dogs, and what aim and what direction I really wanted to go. I knew where I wanted to go with them, and so forth. So we gonna keep this thing going. It's longevity. We gonna keep it prolonging. Just because he's you know, he ain't really dead, but he's still alive in the spirit, if you know what I mean. But he's still alive in me, and we gonna keep this thing going on like he's still here. And like I said, man, it's a beautiful thing, man, when you sit back and you still be a student of the game. You still be. You ain't got so far up where you just can't. You be so arrogant. that ain't me. It ain't never been me. Right now at 43, I'll be 43 in the next 9, 10, maybe about 8 more days, April the 7th. And I still play basketball, and I'm still a student of the game of basketball, man. I'm still trying to learn how to be a better teammate. So that's just reflects on my yard. I'm still trying to be a better dog, man. When somebody can tell me, say, man, look, you there, but you need to do this, you need to change up this, I don't mind that. Especially if it sounds something realistically that I can, to my ear or to my mind or to my spirit. But yeah, but y'all get on out of here, man. Like I said, I got some more litters that's gonna be coming. You know, like I said, I'm definitely not no peddler. Even though a lot of people say, well, you breeding her, she ain't even all the way healed in the inside. This dog been working, man. You know, she's definitely, you could tell some dogs bred different than other dogs. Like, I like the old school stuff, because I think the old school stuff to me was just better longevity dogs to me than this new stuff. This, you know, that's just my opinion. But you know, like I say, this would be her third litter within, she's 5 within, like I say, within that time frame. It ain't like been back to back. Now this the only time I'm doing it back to back, because I want some future stuff. And like I say, I want to breed this year, and then after this, it's gonna be 4 years. I'm gonna give my time. I'm gonna be patient. I don't care what comes up. I'm gonna tell myself no. How bad I want to do it, I'm gonna just tell myself no, because I want to see these up and coming dogs that's like Big Mama, Lido, who else? What I'm gonna keep out of this male, out of City and Sky, them grow up, and then the more so forth out of the litters to come. But yeah, I got another female, CC. She's coming in heat. So her and Ralph, I took her over there yesterday, but she's still bleeding. She didn't flag him or nothing. So I'm gonna wait that out. I'm gonna see. But I know she's gonna stay in heat long. So I'm trying to catch her, you know, because she's a heavy inbred dog, and sometimes the heavy inbred dog, they stay in 4 days and that's it. You got to catch them. So I should have some coming off of that if it goes right. Crossing my fingers. And you know, I put time and effort in what I do, and I have patience, but also I put you know, love in behind everything that I do. Sometimes it may not work in your favor, and then sometimes it may not be meant. But if it's not, if it is, then we're gonna go with the flow. So we're gonna just work things out and go from there, man, and keep smiling and keep moving and keep trying to progress, man. That's the thing. But All Will Kennels of the Carolinas, man, at your services, man. Again, just trying to do it right, man, and take our time. Take our time to be great. Take our time. You can't take big leaps. You know, sometimes you gotta crawl. It's okay till you get up upright, and then sometimes you gotta walk slow until you begin to start gradually running, and then till you can start sprinting. And then when you get to start sprinting, you still gotta go through that process again, over. It's okay. That's life. You feel me? Let me get out of here, man. I'm about to go enjoy myself, play some ball. But like I say, this video will be probably processed later on tonight because of Wi-Fi, because sometimes it takes so long, regular data, and it uses up a lot of data to send. So I'm gonna send this out tonight. But big shout out to my man's Don Juan, man. Like I say, I'm excited about him coming down so we can do some things, some big things. And you know, he reached out to me, man. It's a blessing, man, when people just reach out to you, man, and give you your credit, but then also you give them their credit and they respect they give you, so forth. And big shout out goes to my man, my old school guy. I ain't gonna call his name out, but Mr. Smith, you know who I am. I mean, you know who you are. You definitely acknowledge me with some things. You on some dogs and how they was bred. I ain't gotta never tell that information. Only me and you will know, because you shared it with me. And sometimes you can't give everything that you know. Can't give everything that you know, but big shout out to him and the rest of the ones. Sean from South Carolina, give a shout out to him. I'm talking to him here and there. But some big things about to happen, man. So you got to, one thing about it, man, you got to keep believing in yourself, and nobody do, you know. So, and that's where I'm at, you know. But then now I don't did that over the last, you know, from 2016 to now. So hey, you get the people, you start believing in yourself, they'll feel that energy and they start believing into you. So it's just putting fuel to consume this fire, to keep letting it grow and grow and grow. But yeah, let me get out of here, man. I love y'all, man, and I'm gonna keep doing it right. But like I say, if anybody need to reach out to me. my number, and you can find it on, because I always tell people to call me instead of doing all this back and forth talking. We could talk like gentlemen, businessmen, and I try to keep it professional, so and very respectful. But y'all be highly abundant. Y'all have a highly abundant day, man, and just keep thriving, keep pushing to be great, man. Because it's out here, a lot of greatness out here that's right there, and it's yours. It's yours. I'm telling you, it's yours.